The Fabricators Handbook is a collection of apps for the modern fabricator. When you start the Fabricators Handbook, the contents page is displayed, showing all the available apps, etc. To select which one you want to use, simply touch Select. Let's take a quick tour of what's available in the Fabricators Handbook. The flange, tube and fitting section contains tube, elbow, T and flange tables for sizes up to 12-inch nominal bore in imperial and metric dimensions. Simply press Select to choose what you want. The drilling and tapping section contains drilling, tapping and clearance sizes for UNC and metric threads. There is also a useful drilling speeds and feeds guide. The cone developer has two different types of developer: the roof cone and the shell cone. Let's select the roof cone. With the roof cone, all you need to do is add in your finished diameter, let's call it 600, a thickness 3 millimeters or inches, these, 1 or 2 pieces. You can only select 1 or 2 pieces for this. We'll call this one 1. This time we'll have a height. So let's put a height in of 200. All we need to do now is press Develop. The diameter or developed radius is shown. The cutout around the circ is shown, or the angle of the cutout, depending on which way you want to do it. Also, the sheet size required to manufacture the cone. If we clear, we can put a larger one in. Let's say 3,500, thickness 10, 2 pieces. And this time we'll have a slope. Let's call it 1 in 5. Develop. Again, now we have 2 half patterns showing the sheet length, the sheet width required, the developed radius, the cutout round the circ, or the angle of the cutout. We clear, go back and look at the shell cone. Again, thickness, let's call it 12 millimeters. A height, let's say 1500. Bottom outside diameter, 1200. Top outside diameter, 750. Number of pieces, 4. Done. Develop. Similar to the roof type cone, we are given the radius for the R1, radius for R2, the included angle, the measured round the cone measurement, the width for the plate and the length for the plate. So this measurement after cutting would be measured around the larger radius to give us the 13.35 included angle. We're clear. There are 3 different developers in the pipe hole developer. a cut pipe developer, a 90-degree segmental bend developer, and a set-on pipe developer. The cut pipe developer, simply choose either wraparound template or mark out on plate. Enter the outside diameter, the pipe thickness, the cut angle in degrees, and dimension A. And press develop. The pattern is shown. The developed length, the 12 pitches, and the length for each developing line. The segmental bend developer. Again, we have the pipe outside diameter, the thickness, the bend radius, number of full segments. The developer automatically adds the half patterns. And develop. A half pattern, a segment half pattern is shown. Again, you've shown the developed length, the 12 equal pitches, and the lengths required to make the pattern. The set-on pipe developer. Again, shell outside diameter, pipe outside diameter, pipe thickness, the standout, and the develop. Again, a rough idea of what the pattern is going to look like. The developed length, the equal pitches, and the length required for A, B, C and D to develop the pattern. The hole is depicted below with the dimensions A, B, C, X, Y, Z, so you can easily mark the hole out onto the shell. The angle calculator section contains two different right angle triangle calculators. A standard right angle. With this app, just feed in any two known values. And the rest are worked out for you. We reset. Let's say we need a line at 6 meters, length C at an angle X of 22.3 degrees, and calculate. It gives you length B and length A, so you should easily be able to lay it out onto the shop floor or wherever. The set out angle calculator is well explained, and it's for setting out lengths on the shop floor using chalk lines, etc. The metal bending section just outlines the way we work out the material size for doing various bends. using the inside and outside dimensions to determine how we obtain the size. The conversion app just simply converts length, pressure, temperature, weight or volume both ways. For instance, 12 inches weight volume. The bisecting chord section shows how you can determine the radius of a dished end, inside or outside, or any radial shape, to be honest. Feeding the length of the straight edge, feeding measurement C, and calculate. Alternatively, feeding the straight edge and feeding a measurement from either end of the straight edge. And calculate. The diameter and circumference section makes it quick and easy to work out developed lengths. Enter the metal thickness, enter any one of the items below, let's say the inside diameter, and calculate. The PCD straight pitch calculator will help you to lay out either a PCD or holes in a straight line. With the PCD calculator, simply place in the PCD, the number of holes, it has to be an even number of holes, and calculate. It gives you the 90-degree pitch, the 45-degree pitch, and then the whole pitch as depicted to make it quicker and easier to mark the PCD out. The hole pitch calculator is excellent if you're doing something like a ladder stringer. Feed in the start pitch, feed in the number of pitches, feed in the pitch, and calculate. You now have a running total for all 25 pitches.